Hi, I'm Sean, and welcome to another episode of Enshrouded. So, this is my second time recording episode 21. The first time, while I was out doing stuff after recording about 20 minutes of it, the screen on OBS decided it wasn't going to move. Nothing was showing, when I would do this, nothing was showing. My character was just standing still. Come to find out, when I went to click on it to see what was up, my computer decided to crash after making very loud banshee screams at me. And, well, the save is auto-saved through the cloud on Steam and not locally, so I can't back it up. And the recording just, the recording's not there. So, that sucks. You missed quite a bit. So, first of all, I made an adventurer helmet, the adventurer gloves, and I found the Fowler boots. I think I found that on screen last episode, I'm not sure. I also found a ring of the burning light, which lets you see in the dark, a exceptional ring of stamina, which is great, and I made the advanced glider, which is awesome. It's very awesome, and you missed my reaction to it, sadly, and it sucks. I also finished a couple quests. If we go to completed, sort by quest source, I guess. Revelwood. I finished the Lost in the Shroud, which gave me a bow, which sucks compared to the one I had. I had to fight an ancient Fellbrew or whatever. It was the same guy that I fight in the Elixir Well to get Shroud cores. And then I did another quest. Pretty much, I went over here. We went to this elixir, or not that elixir well. Where'd we go? I died right here, by the way. We're not gonna get that back. It's dangerous as hell right there. We did this elixir well, or shroud root, or whatever, and we made a home right here where the hunter wanted us to go. And then we went down here, and I saw Pike's Port, which is a giant, massive village where we need to go fight the wyvern at. So I got to see this already. It's massive. There's no way we're doing it right now at all because I die easily. I also found a hidden tomb, which gave me some green dye, and I didn't go there. This is a cave, but I didn't go in there. I did go here to Trader Outpost Old Rye. There was so many enemies here because there were spawn points everywhere. You know, those little things on the wall that just spawn shroud enemies all over the place. There was like 6 of those witches, banshees, or whatever that shoot at you. So yeah, it was nuts. However, right now we're gonna go. There's somewhere I want to go. I think it's right over here where we need to go. But I need to grab a shroud core. It won't let me just take one split sack. Just give me one. Okay, so we got one. So here's the thing. Oh, and I also found this, an Eternal Frost Arrow, Shroud Binder Wand, and I don't know if I got this bow on screen or not. What I did pretty much was go to these chests right through here and get the chest that was down here before that we found in the little cave. And then I went and farmed these 2 towers over and over again. But yeah, we're going to be going over to here real quick because we need to get some scales, some giant critter scales. And there's only one way I know how to do that because I had to look it up because I couldn't figure it out. It says Revelwood Fell enemies, and Fell enemies are the Shroud enemies from what I understand. The problem is I wasn't getting any from them. Like, none of them were dropping it, so I couldn't tell what was going on. I need to find a certain thing on the ground. There it is. I think that's it. No, that's just that. There's a thing on the ground we gotta find. That's like a blue circle. I think I found it before, but I didn't know what it was. It said you needed a shroud core to activate it. Oh god, those things are over there. So yeah, I got this eternal bow thing that shoots an ice arrow, but it takes mana to use. So that's the only downside to this. And mana for me takes forever to recharge. This was not the right spot, by the way. But at least we got some of this stuff. Those petals are going to be used to make armor as well. I'm pretty sure this is where it's supposed to be. If I watched the video correctly. I don't know how you wouldn't watch it correctly. Oh, God. So everyone I've read for online for these combat, they say don't use melee unless you're really good at dodging. Because melee is pretty hard to do. As you see, I got pretty hurt there. So yeah, unless you're really good at dodging, melee is not great. But I'm not good with the bow, especially since I don't have good arrows. So there's no point in me trying to use that either. Alright, well, I'm going to look around for the thing I'm looking for. Hopefully I can find it. Even these bugs, look how much damage they do to me. Just a couple bugs. I was going to say I'll be right back after I do all this, but, you know, I'm already out here, so... That barely hurts it. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it's down here. Here's one of these boars, by the way. They drop some important items. The corrupted boar tusks. They're usually together, so that's kind of weird that there's only one here. Yeah, I can't find it. That's odd. That is really odd. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. I thought it was around here with the circle. I thought it was around here, but it's not. So I'm a little confused. Where else could it be? That looked like the spot. Give me a sec. Alright, so I found it. It's where it's literally right here where you go and get the mortar and pestle. But they're not right there. Wait, where did it go? Right here. It's this one. That's it right there. That is literally it. That's where we got to go for this. So I was in the wrong spot. I could have swore that's where the video showed it, but apparently not. But hey, at least we got some materials, right? This is the Queen's Tomb. So yeah, I really wish you can get rid of the death thing on your screens, on your thing up there, but you can't. You can't get rid of that, and it's kind of weird that that's even an impossible task. You should be able to get rid of, you know, it. Let's go ahead and raise our Shroud. Because we're going to be fighting in the Shroud, so... What is that? Oh, those are those bugs. Okay. Or not the bugs. Those are, those flowers. Alright, we need to go right here. There are mobs, by the way. I found mobs that you can grab. Yeah, see, I got moth. There was a bunch there, but I only got one. I think I should come back when it's not nighttime, so I could see a little better. Alright, we're back. Well, it's still loading, but we're back. We want to go this way. And head over here. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do against everything here. These enemies could be tough for all I know. But we'll try. There's a spawn point right here, so we can save that. That's good. There's a wolf's den. I don't really want to fight the wolves. Alright, the wolves were easy. There's nothing in here. There's these mushroom things over here. So we need to go down there. I'm not gonna fight you. Don't mess with me and I won't mess with you. Alright, there's the giant rock the guy told me about in the video. Oh, told everyone who's watching. But you gotta go down here. There's going to be those things. You're going to want to take care of all the enemies in the area because you will have to fight all of them. You don't want to fight a bunch of enemies while you're fighting the boss. It's right there, by the way. It's that thing. And there should be some guards here. Oh, I got unlucky. It summoned the wrong boss. At least we got a fell shield. So that's the issue with this area. Apparently, it's random, and there's been people who have fought multiple of the shield people instead of, you know, the boss they wanted. You're looking for a giant queen bug. That's the only way to get the fell things. By the way, here's the annoying part about the wiki for this game that I found. I don't know if it's the right wiki because there's multiple wikis now for games, like wiki.gg or fandom or whatever. The wiki tells you that you'll get 1 to 4 of those shard things or whatever. 1 to 4. You need 5 just to make the armor that needs it. Now, when I watched the guy play it, he, how do you just get 1? How do you just take 1? I forget. Move storage, move backpack. Control. Okay, I see. That's weird. The fell shield's pretty cool. 5 block, 27 parry, power. I don't really care too much for it, but it's cool nonetheless. Now, what we need to do is return to main menu. Play. And load the game back up and fight the boss over and over again, or fight it until we get it, pretty much. So I will get back a hold of you when I summon the right thing. Alright, I'm going to set a base right here. I'm going to drink this. Salvage that. I'm going to delete the shield. I don't really care. And then we're going to craft one of these. You better let me place one of these here. Why? Oh, god dang it. I pressed the wrong button. I need to delete the Windows key. I hate it. I don't like the Windows key. I need to find a program or a way to delete the key from my system. I don't like it. I don't want it. Of course, there's another freaking wolf somehow. There was 2 last time I was here, so it must be random on how many wolves can pop up. Alright, can I place this now? Took a couple years, but I placed it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head into here and try to get better armor. My bad. I'm dumb. Alright, so first of all, there's going to be some enemies. It might be a guy. It might be some flowers. The guy had guys for him. There was, like, enemies. But for me, it seems to be flowers. But you want to make sure all of them are dead. You don't want to deal with anything while you're fighting what we're about to fight, maybe. These. Yeah, it's easier than the Thunder Brute, but... Oh, we got 5. Nice. You gotta be careful because I'm pretty sure a bunch of bugs come out. We honestly don't need to fight the bugs. We can just leave now. We got our 5. We don't need any more after this. We only needed 5 for that, but that's how you fight or get those critter parts. Now, here's the thing I'm going to show you that's really annoying to me. When a game tells you something, it needs to mean it. So, I'll tell you what I mean by that. We'll go over here to back to our home, and I want you to read the description with me on something. This description needs to be fixed, because that thing we fought, by the way, is considered a mini boss, according to the wiki at least. And there's only 2 places you can fight that thing I just showed you. Now, if we go to this blacksmith right here, and we go down to their armor, which now we can make the bronze armor, which is what I'm going to make. If we go to this, dropped by Revelwood Fell enemies. Now, Fell enemies are the Shroud enemies, from what I understand. That's not true. It's dropped by Fell bosses. Now, if you're wondering, well, enemies could just mean bosses. No, that's not it. Because if you go to these boots, Kindle Waste Fell bosses. By the way, this armor needs a Vulture Talon, a Fell Heart, an Enshrouded Vulture Talon, another one. So my guess is this armor is going to take 3 different bosses if the enemies is just a mini boss or a boss or whatever. But yeah, that's my little rant on that. That needs to change, to be honest. It's a little annoying. Can you cook with this? I don't know, huh? But needs iron bars, which we can't make yet. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's look at these armors. We can make this armor, which gives you 120 health and 62 physical resistance. Physical resistance. Or 62 plus 12 physical resistance. They have the same magic resistance, and they don't have any piercing or blunt resistance, which is weird. But we're going to make the tank chest piece.
Never let the coals die.
We're finally going from 42 to this one. We look so hideous. The armor in this game is pretty bad. I mean, not all of it. It's pretty cool, but you get what I mean. There's some bad parts to it. Anyways, let's go ahead and deposit everything we can. I need more storage. We need to make more medium-sized chests. These dudes get stuck behind that so much. I can't wait to make a house for another one. Anyways, to make this, we're going to need a medium chest. So we made 2 more. I don't even know what you just said, dude. Alright. We're going to have another chest for these kind of materials. I guess I have none of those. I do have some put up in the wrong spot, though. Like this fabric right here doesn't go in there. This doesn't go in there. Books can stay in here. I don't know what those are even for. Resin needs to go into a different spot. Raw wool. I did find raw wool. I made some linen. So this stuff can go into here. And then, are all these chests full to the bone? Bones don't go into this chest. Moths don't go into this chest. There's the envy dye or whatever. I got ice, silver dust. All this can go into this chest. That's fine. Wait, no. Fur patch does not go in there. Stone, Springlands dirt, some scrap metal. That's all that goes into this chest. We'll put all this into here. The dye can go into the random chest. I think this is dye. That's the only thing I could think of. And then this chest is for Shroud stuff. All right. Put you right here. Because all these chests are full. The resin and stuff go in this chest. I guess we'll keep mobs in here too. It don't really matter, I guess. Bones do not go into this chest. Neither do bone meal. That goes into this chest. And then food goes into the chests over here. Cannot wait to get the large chest. Oh my god. This armor sounds annoying, by the way. We got to hear that the whole time. Holy crap. Okay. Honestly, now I don't really know what to do. We got a new set of armor. The pants are fine. They're the best pants you can get right now. At least I can get. Because they're better than the ones for there. The boots are the best ones I can get. The gloves and the helmet, they're the best armor I can get. Now, I've been thinking. We are going to go to reset skills. Refund all. We're going to get all our skill points back. I am going to focus on strength a lot. I want to increase all of my strength. I want the jump attack. I want the strength boost right here. Let's see. I'd like these strength boosts. Double jump. We're definitely going to have double jump. I'm definitely going to have that. I definitely want to focus on strength a lot more. One-handed. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about one-handed. So strength is this tree. That's constitution. So there's my boost to constitution is 8 and my strength is now 8. I would love to keep focusing on this tree, but let's go ahead and get a stamina endurance boost. So we should be a lot better off for damage, except for, here's the thing. This weapon is really good, but it's two-handed, and we're going to focus on... We're going to be focusing on single-handed weapons. Now, that does 42. That's obviously not as much. Do I have... Did I keep that melee weapon I found? That's two-handed. I got this one. I guess we're going to stick with the Sword of the Serpent. I'd like to go get another one of these. One-handed club. Level 23. But we're doing cutting damage. That does do cutting damage. Alright, I guess we're going to be using the one-handed club. Why are you hanging around here so much? Enhance equipment. So it does 52. It's not 100 damage, but we should do a lot more damage anyways because of other stuff. We got brutal, critical. We can put a gem in it. Attack speed. Okay. I'm not really going to use magic too much. That's just for in case. So there we go. We got the devilish bow upgraded a little more. So obviously this weapon isn't the greatest. We're going to need a better one-handed melee weapon. We need to start doing some more quests. The problem is all the quests that I got are pretty, like, hard. They're not that easy. I mean, the Pact of the Flame might be one we can go do real quick. It doesn't seem like it is that difficult, but you never know. We're going to go ahead and fast travel to here. I just want to do some of the quests and get them off the map, you know, and explore some more. I've been trying not to explore too much off screen because I don't want to see cool stuff without you guys, but, like, sometimes you just have to, you know, check some things out. We're going to go this way. Because we got to go across there. I don't know if we'll make it, to be honest. This is, we might be able to make it over there. Yeah, we're going to have to go over this way. And there is a little town over here. Have I been over there? Yeah, I've been over here. So it's possible I've already explored most of this. I probably didn't explore that in the Shroud over there. Something's dying. Oh, yeah, I remember these guys attacking each other. Cool, free stuff. I'll always take free stuff. I didn't have to do anything. Oh, I did slash a little bit. We can go ahead and destroy this. I'll go ahead and eat that. So yeah, we've been over there. We mainly need to go this way. The problem, well, I guess we can go across here and go through there, huh? Yep, this works out. And now we're on the other side where we need to actually be. We don't need to go in there. I'm pretty sure we've already explored that. We didn't explore that place. I found that place when I was trying to farm, and I just never went in there. What is this building? Have we been in here? There's a night sanctum and a southern caravan camp. But that building up there cannot be the southern caravan camp. I find that hard to believe that's a camp. I don't know what that is up there. Yeah, I believe there's some enemies right here. I love having infinite arrows, even though I technically don't, because I don't have infinite mana. It'd be kind of good to, or cool to do a magic range build. I attack so fast now. Holy crap. That's a neat looking chest. Cool. Okay. I guess there might be some, oh, fur. Cool. Alright, get you, and then we'll move on. Alright, let's head this way. There's a little wolf den here. That's not a wolf. That was a wolf. Okay. All right. We're right here, and the thing we're going to is up here. So I think we're just going to have to continue on. I think the place that, yeah, that's where, that's a vault. That's, we've already been up there. Okay. It looks like we should go through here. Well, let's go ahead and up our Shroud protection. Oh, my Shroud protection is pretty low because I don't have that boost. Oh. Well, cool. You little punk. Legendary runes, nice. I honestly didn't expect to find one of those here. Trying to run away from me. You ain't gonna escape. I think I might want to keep some regular arrows on me for the when the magic arrows run out, because I do want to stick with range a lot too. because range is pretty good. It doesn't seem like there's any chests here or anything. I don't think there's any, like, extra rewards here. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Someone's shooting at me. There is a reward here, by the way. It's a ring that I've probably already gotten a million times. This was like a whole camp thing over here, man. That was pretty neat. Alright, let's go back on track for the mission. That was a good distraction, I guess. Would you be able to put like... Oh, you can go up here. Would you be able to put like a base here at all? I can't do it because I don't have any ability to do that. Take some Shroud liquid on my way. Of course I'm out of stamina. I feel like my stamina sucks. But I'm happy enough to do all this damage, so I don't really care. Though I will miss the Shroud time. Having 15 minutes in the Shroud or whatever it was, 13 minutes, was amazing. And I'll never forget it. Oh, God. I think I've been here because I got that one person here, I think. Yeah, I've already been here before. I didn't... Oh, yeah, I've seen that tree before. We got to this point, got the trader character from there for the New Year's event or whatever, and then left because we saw that, and we're like, hell no. It'd get us killed. And so we left. Okay, yeah, we've been there. We just never got it to that place. The Ring of Rot, as it calls it. Alright, We're going the opposite way. Finding and using a gem forge. I guess I'll go here first since we're close, but I already know how to use a gem forge. I've already been in that tower. I'm pretty sure it's just the way out. So here's the thing. I held W. W usually doesn't push you down. S does. It shot me right down. That sucks so much. Why'd I do that? Why did I do that? Holy hell. At least I got my other death marker off the map, I guess. Wow. To be fair, I'll tell you what. When you fly, and I'll show you in a minute after I heal. Why didn't I thought I used a bandage. Whenever you fly... You press S. Oh, it is S. Okay, I pressed the wrong thing. So, yeah, that was my fault. I pressed the wrong button. God dang it. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Wait, am I in the right spot? Oh, yeah, it brought me closer. Okay. Let's do that. Cool. There we go. No, it did not take... It did not change my death spot. Okay, give me my freaking death spot. Where is it? It's showing my old one instead of my new one. That's annoying. You should be able to just get rid of the death spot if you don't want it anymore. Alright. There's a bridge right there, and I dived for some reason. Yeah, you could just go across this bridge instead of doing the stupid thing I did. Alright, guess we're going there now. Which I thought I already did a quest to discover how to do this. I already found a night sanctum. Or not a night sanctum, but a thing. That scared the hell out of me. Hopefully they let you build your own or something eventually, because having to go into the Shroud each time to do this is kind of annoying. But yeah, cool game. Find and use a gem forge. So it wants me to use it, but I don't have a gem with me. So you actually have to use it. So this thing is going to pop up here, be here the whole freaking time. All right, what's this waypoint? Southern Caravan. I guess we're going to the Southern Caravan next. So yay, we found the gem forge. Really wish you could disable tutorials for that, you know, because I know how to use it. It's kind of self-explanatory, honestly. Where am I going? Okay, so this place is kind of useless. This ain't what I needed to go to. Oh, come on. Work with me, game. It stopped showing the... It should only show the distance of the thing that I'm highlighting on my map. But it's showing the distance of my quest. It's showing the distance of the death spot that I don't give a crap about. It should only show the one that you're literally focused on. Now here's the crappy part. It is nighttime. I don't have a fast travel point here. So yeah, that's not good. What is good is these things. I don't know what they're for, but you can only see them at night. At least I don't ever think I've seen them during the day. There we go. So that's one of the new random things you can run into. I think we ran into one on, you know, recordings before. They just have loot. There's a dog with a backpack, but you can't really do anything with the dog with the backpack, so I don't know what the point of it is. It didn't really have anything good on it. I didn't know there was enemies here, to be honest. Okay. There's a well here, which is nice. Nice. Will you stop moving? How'd that do no damage? go. Nothing in here. Got it. I will take the well water, though. That is very much needed in this game. So much. Never turn down wells. Use it until it says you can't use it anymore. Water is so hard to get. I do know that there is a well you can get later on that you can build yourself, but it's not until later. Let's make daytime up here. Ah, what a nice nap at the enemy encampment. All right. Someone got to tell me why the blocking never really works for me. I hate those guys with a passion. They are the worst enemies in this game so far. The bosses are easier than those guys. I attacked too soon. Alright. I like how that guy was carrying a drumstick on him the whole time. I'm kind of glad I didn't fight that guy at night, by the way. Crimson Valor at the coloring station. Sudden slaughter. I should have been awake. I wasn't. They stormed our camp at night with unforeseen ferocity. Their fur coats were mottled with garnet flecks, now fading to matted rust. We had crossed into their new territory. About half of my brothers and sisters gone. Absinthe, foul, wormwood, licorice. Is that licorice? A coating vile and bitter, numbing my lips. I fought for them. I raised my axe for them. My armor ripped away. My hands forever stained red. Should have never passed through the Vuka arena. Mother, please don't lose hope in me. We share the same blood. I will persevere for them, and I'll never fail again. Jasmina. Wasn't that the queen? Pretty sure that was the queen. Why is the chicken cooing now? It's already morning. It's been morning. You're a little late on that. Okay. Treasure. Always nice to get, even though that's crappy loot. Yeah. I got so many of these, and I know you can make a decoration with them, but like, why would I care about them? All right. So we came all the way here for that red dye, didn't we? Unless I'm missing something else. No, I don't want to sit. No, I don't want to sit. I want the loot. I really wish you could only sit at home. It would fix my trouble with the whole point of the whole thing of sitting. But maybe it's just a me problem. How are you not dead? Die. All right, you can't tell me that guy didn't have no health. There was no health left on that guy. Oh my god, look at all the enemies. I thought I found a potion, but apparently not. I really thought I found a health potion somewhere, but I guess I'll use my bandage. Why'd you shoot in the air? All right. Anyone else? I'm not trying to complain, by the way. This is just me asking, like, is there a way to make it to where my character doesn't go behind me to attack an enemy like it did with that wolf for some reason, even though there was clearly enemies in front of me? Because that's a little annoying. I really wish your character would only... Because it seems like the Batman Arkham style of attacking where your character attacks, you know, it goes to the foe wherever you're attacking at, and it goes to the closest one. But, like, why would it go from the one... Go to the one behind you instead of the one in front of you? I don't even remember killing you. Nice. Okay. Someone's getting attacked. Let me up there. Oh, they're getting attacked by bats. There's bats over there. Where's the wolf noise at? Oh, there you are. All right. I want the bat stuff too. I mean, it just gives you fur patch, but these enemies are so annoying to hit. God damn, stop moving. I really feel like electric bats should give you something more than just fur patch, but okay. This is just a cave with flint in it. We gotta go here for a story of rot, which is just right over here, I get. Oh, it's that thing, isn't it? The flame-touched face, unforeseen. Humanity is ephemeral. Ephemeral? I don't know. Nothing but a brief moment in time, a breath long taken, the blink of an eye. Yet, despite the moral nature, they have seized fire, a flame of their own, to brighten their impending dawn. Cool. A story of rot. And then the next one. Why does it always put me right here? Why won't it put me next to where I'm at? Wait, why is that one? Can we teleport to that? No, obviously not. There's tomatoes right there. More lore. Obelisk writing. Indeed, the obelisk shares the same markings as the ones we studied in the Kindle Waste. This indicates a formal writing system consisting of logograms and syllabary, validating my hypothesis. Certain lexigraphs are repeated, hinting at thematic consistency, whatever. Alternatively, a limited vocabulary. However, I see unique signs compared to Eastern novelists. A dialect? As per usual, I cannot decipher the language. I am disappointed but not surprised. Lorraine Grimm. Round sea urchin. Okay. We will set up a museum eventually for all these fossils. That leaf kind of scared me. That blew right into my screen. I went past that. Pick it up, please. Oh god, do I gotta go into there to see this next thing? What? What does it want from me here? Temple ruin? Honestly, I didn't think there was an inside. Oh my god. All right, the spiders can stop. The spiders can stop spawning, please. My God. Okay. What? Oh, I see. Okay. It makes it like you have to shoot it from there. You can barely see up here. Oh. Did you just see it stop my fucking attack? Sorry for cursing, I guess. Did you just see it stop my dive attack? I like how that's even a possibility of a thing to happen. Oh, that just opened this. Oh, my backpack is full. Say it ain't so. I have a less... I don't need the lesser ring of health, to be honest. I don't need another one of those. I have so many of those, and I don't need a stack of wood. This is just decoration, yeah. You know what? I should have just done this from the inventory. Hell yeah, look at us. We're fancy now. Well, that was cool. We'll do that some other time over there. I do need to start putting gems. I just never do it for some reason. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.